What's up, Realize Nation? I know what you're thinking. It's a mighty nice chair, and you're right, it is. But let's not get distracted here. Let's move on to the topic. Today I'm going to be discussing why your ass needs a morning routine. Now, every day when you wake up, usually you have a set number of actions you perform. Like maybe you might hit the snooze button on your alarm clock 4 times before you roll out of bed. You might brush your teeth and then take your daily morning shit. Now, these activities you do every day, little do you know, but the small things you do every day compound and either make you great or make you a disaster a few years down the line. So the whole idea of the morning routine is we look into the future through the lens of today, and we say, okay, we need to be here. We need to have this much money. We need to have this much success. We need to be able to dunk a basketball. All these goals that we have, and what we do is we break them down and we choose a set amount of activities we can do every morning to help us achieve those goals. Of course, once we get in the habit of these things, we build a bit of momentum and we'll see the results much better. So today I'm going to discuss why you need a morning routine and the 3 things you should, 3 things or 4, you should be doing in your morning routine. Okay, let's go into the board and, alright, check it out. First question you need to meditate on is why? Why the fuck are you getting up in the first place? You just go back to sleep. Press the snooze once more. You need to think about why. What motivates you? Why are you getting up? You remind yourself every morning, first thing, why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you don't remind yourself, the human body is a funny thing. It will take the path of least resistance. It's just nature's way. It's just universe's way. If you don't have a clear objective, you don't have a clear reason why you're exerting yourself, putting in all this extra energy, your mind will just trick you into thinking it's not that important, and you be done with it before it even begins. So a few things you could do. You can review your goals in the morning. If you review your goals every morning, you can't forget them. It's always in the back of your head. You gotta do shit. You gotta get shit done. You do some affirmations. A lot of people find these beneficial. It's kind of creepy. You're talking to yourself, but you know, subconscious programming is a very powerful thing. So you can look into that. Motivational media. What this means is you can go on YouTube, type in Les Brown, type in Tony Robbins, type in Jim Rohn, type in whoever the fuck motivates you. You type that in, you watch some of that, and you get motivated. You get reminded about what levels you can take it. Every morning, do this shit, alright? Vision boards. If you're a visual learner or you like pictures, you like seeing shit, you stick all those pictures on a vision board. Every day you wake up, you look at your vision board, and you're reminded about where you need to be headed and why you should be going there. Alright, so that's the first question you need to answer. Don't forget it. Why? Second question you need to consider, what shit counts? What actually matters? A lot of people think just because they're doing things that they're doing the right thing. No. A lot of the time, the shit you're doing doesn't even matter. You need to find out exactly, right in the morning, what are your main objectives? What's the shit that actually counts? Where are most of your results coming from? So some of these things you can think of or you can look into is like increasing value of your company or whatever you're doing, increasing the value of your teaching, increasing the value of your coaching, whatever the fuck you're doing, you're increasing the value. That's the one thing you could do that actually counts. You can practice if you're playing basketball, if you're trying to pick up girls, if you're fucking playing video games. Nigga, you need to practice. Practice your shit, practice your craft. Practice every day. You can practice. That's one of the things that actually counts. And the last one is make moves. What actions can you do? Like right now, some actions. Like if you have a business, you're trying to make some money, you can do some cold calls for people. You can, if you want to pick up some girls, you actually need to do some approaches. What moves do you have to do? Get to action. These are the things you should be thinking about right in the morning and the things you should be doing. So that's the second thing down and dusted. Let's move on to the third. Third and last thing you need to consider is, how do I flow? How do you work in your most optimal state? What things do you have to do to make sure you're in the right mindset to get this day rolling, to get this day moving? Some of the things you can consider are meditation. You can meditate, stay in the present moment, and get your head right. A lot of people find meditation to be really good in the morning because it sets the tone for the whole day. You're calm, you're present, and you can really focus on what's important. You do some yoga, same thing as meditation. You can drink some coffee. People like that buzz you get from coffee. Helps them work a little bit better. You can try that. Perhaps you could jog. Nothing like a little bit of exercise. Or read a good book. Alright. These are just some suggestions. You need to find out what works for you. What gets you in the right state. And once you find that, you'll be king. Alright. I hope you got some value out of this. Peace.